Land Rover and Jeep have built their brands around four-wheel drives, and these days SUVs, but Mitsubishi is also heading in that direction. By the end of this year, anyone who's ever wanted something bigger than an ASX but smaller than the Outlander will be able to put the new Eclipse Cross in their garage. Now this one is a disguised prototype being used to validate Australian spec, but here's a look at the real thing.
The Eclipse Cross was actually revealed internationally in March and builds on the edgy looks of the Pajero Sport, but brings a wedge profile and coupe-like sloping roofline to make it look a bit more sporty. Either way, you can think of it as Mitsubishi's answer to the Nissan Qashqai, which sits between the Juke and the X-Trail. The Eclipse Cross brings a fresh interior design, with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capable multimedia screen moved to the top of the dash like a BMW, with a new centre controller that looks suspiciously like the trackpad used by Lexus. We hope it works better than the Lexus version though. There's also a new head-up display that pops up from the dash like a Mazda.
The back seat is a definite step up on the ASX, and I've got plenty of legroom here behind my seating position. I've got decent headroom, there's bottle holders in the doors, but there's no directional air vents behind the centre console.
The back seat will also slide and recline like an Outlander, so you can balance the space between the back seat and the boot.
Now the boot is clearly a bit shorter than the Outlanders, but it still looks like a decent size, and I'm pretty impressed to see a full-size alloy spare under here. This one looks to be the top of the range petrol model, but because it's actually unregistered, we're only allowed to drive it on this dirt airfield with a maximum speed of 20 kilometres an hour. Information for Australian models is pretty scarce for the time being, but we do know it will get a new 1.5 litre turbo petrol engine, and we do expect the ASX and Outlander's 2.2 litre diesel to also make an appearance.
You can also bet on a similar range of trim levels to Mitsubishi's other SUVs, plus a choice between 2 and all-wheel drive. But we hear the only transmission on offer will be the auto.
This is only a taste for now, but the idea of a fresh Mitsubishi SUV that's bigger than small but smaller than mid-size is a pretty good one. And we'll tell you the full story as soon as we can.